content over everything.
G-Circle!
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 Guiding!
A new generation.
Guiding!
A new generation.
Touch one!
Touch all.
Touch one!
Touch all.
Touch one!
Touch all.
Alright. Guiding!
New generation.
Guiding!
New generation.
Touch one!
Touch all.
Touch one!
Touch all.
Ja, Rastafari.
Yes, I big up everyone. You get me? I know we had loads of people here earlier.
I know.
We've been doing madness in the park. You know how the park gets sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But big up everyone who's come out, because this is our foundation. Because earlier, I saw a free Tommy rally, and there was like hundreds of them. You know what I'm saying? So I don't respect none of their politics. Like, it's not for us, as far as I'm concerned. But when it's time for them to be on point for their own community, they're not only out here in their numbers, they even have individuals that are not from their community, who their message doesn't benefit,
Raj.
out there with them. So this is important for us to do as a community, you get me? Because the voices of the generals needs to be heard. There's loads of generals here today that, where's that man as well? Yeah, like couple man from, I ain't even gonna say no names, innit? But couple real drillers, innit? Come down today, innit? Ballied up. You might even see them ballied up in other videos. But they had a good discussion with the man. Then when we asked them to come on the camera, they don't really want to do this camera thing because they're well known, innit? But what I'm trying to say is that the man them who we're trying to reach, which is the gangs, which is the man them who are out here, which is not even anyone in the gangs, but it's the generals. The generals are watching.
They're coming out, bro.
They're watching, they're coming out, and they're supporting. So the moves that we make next is important. Some of you might have seen the melanin market video the other day. So that's like a start to the economic side of what we're trying to do within gang, innit? So it's like we can tell the youths them, come off the roads, but if we tell them to come off the roads without replacing it with something else, then it's a dead thing that we're trying to tell them. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, like I was saying the other day, I've got a lot of brethren out here on the roads. And if I tell all of them, yo, my brother, stop doing what you're doing, yeah? When they all knock on my door and say, Rest, I stopped, you're gonna put me up in your yard? I think there's gonna be too many of them, personally, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? But if I were to take some young G's and if we was to have a millionaire market and have them selling clothes, selling the Hustler's Holy Book, selling Todd's music, selling whatever, you understand? And if they're coming out of there with 150, 200, 250 pounds, the other young G's that are looking in are gonna say, 1 minute, these men are actually putting the young G's on now though.
Yeah.
It's not a thing where man are out here just talking. It's not a thing where man are out here judging, man. We're literally trying to create opportunities. Yeah? Because the talking thing, we can all do it right now. We can all point at Jerome right now. Or we can create an opportunity and make Jerome see something different. You know what I'm saying? Because I know me as a youth, no one ever came to me and said, yo, Ras, here's a market stall here and you're definitely going to make this.
Yeah, it's true.
You know what I'm saying? And they're going to learn the business. I put the concept out there on my Instagram live. And when I put the concept out there, we haven't even had the meeting declaring the day or whatever yet. I just put the concept out there on my live chat. When I put the concept out there, I came off my live and literally 20 minutes, I'm on my way to James Small's event in Tottenham. And I get a phone call from a sister, a Muslim sister, yeah? And she said, yeah, brother, I want to put £20 towards that millionaire market concept. She said, so I said, sister, we're not even taking no donations yet, you know?
Yeah,
like,
cold,
we're just getting the idea out and seeing that. She said, no, brother, I'm meeting you right now,
cold, yeah.
and I'm giving you this £20. You understand? And the sister drove from where she was driving, and she come and gave me the £20. After that, Boogs is my witness. After that, like literally, when they called me to go on the stage at the Professor James Small event, I'm outside getting the £20 off the sister. So Boogs is saying, yo, come, run. He's telling me run which part? Yeah, he's telling me run. You understand? So I've come now, and I've told the people. Because the thing about the live is, when I was in the live, and I was saying, yeah, we need to invest in the youth, we need to support the youth, someone said in the live chat that no one in the community is going to support the youth.
But we will.
Yeah? But I didn't delete the comment, because people were saying delete the comment, because it's giving a bad energy to the live. I didn't delete the comment, because I said our people have to see how people think about us.
Trust me.
Yeah? So the sister must have seen that and phone man. So I've said So I've just put the concept out in this event. Book's got loads of names of people that are ready to sponsor the youth. So the event's already basically been done because that was like 2 days and there's like 10 names. You know what I'm saying? If there's 20, if there,
Oh, 20 names more than that. Oh, you're saying this?
oh, 20 names,
Yeah,
20
like
names.
25 names.
Oh, you get me? So, and 25 people put £20 and all the youths are paid. They're all making a minimum of £50. And then on top of that, they hustle what they hustle. So we're not only promoting group economics, you know what I'm saying? Not only are we networking, not only are we coming together, but for the first time, I've never seen it. Maybe someone here can tell me, innit? But for the first time, we're gonna see the youths that we're talking about from the roads, and we're actually taking them. I haven't even seen that in America. I haven't seen that in England. I've seen a lot of lectures, I've seen a lot of events. I've been at a lot of events. I've spoken on it. People clap for me at the end. Yeah, that's... But nothing didn't change in the community. Nothing didn't change for no individual youths, but everyone's clapping for respect. So my thing about this has always been to hit the roads and do change. If you've been watching the G circles consistently, this whole hair, I've never liked this part of it. This part is for us to mobilise and come together so we can do things like what we've done with the G walks.
Outside.
Where we went to north, east, south and west. We went to the hottest spots. We went to the baddest ends. And we reasoned with the people there. And there's ceasefires going on in the country right now. Man that wanna ride out ain't riding out. The brother that died the other day in North London, yeah, their family has invited gang to the funeral. You understand? So the community knows us that well where when things are going wrong, they're even reaching out to us. You know what I'm saying? So we've got a big, and sometimes it's a lot on the shoulders. But basically what I want us to do is I just want us to go around and maybe think of different ideas that can be incorporated at the event to capture the youth. Because what I had to do is, like, when we're going for market research, I can't ask any of you. If anything, I've got to ask little man there. He's probably the only person that we can ask for our market research. Because if we're trying to guide a new generation and reach the youth, we've got to go to the youth for the answers. So when I was telling the youth, yo, we had a couple bad youths at the millennium market, innit? So I was saying to them, yo, my G's, how are we going to get your generation to come to this? Because we got all the elders, you know. The OGs are here. You see the OGs that I got youths and want to see that they're here. And we got the YGs, don't get it twisted, but we need more of them. So I said, how are we going to get more of you? He said, one thing is the music. Yeah? If you got some good artists on a bill, because that's their language, yeah, they're going to come out. So I'm pushing Todd's right now. If you don't know about Todd's, go check out Todd's. Todd's is an artist that has the power to wake up the warrior class as far as I'm concerned. Yeah? He's from the warrior class, from the roads, from the drilling thing. But he's got a consciousness inside his head that when he spits in a way that the same youths that are out there doing the madness can relate to him and maybe even hear some goodness and hear some consciousness. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, to your average conscious person, they still think he's talking about drugs. They're like, why are you promoting this guy? He's talking about drugs. I'm saying, bro, listen to the message, bro. He's talking about youths are dying over stupidness. Like, listen to the message. So that's one thing. And he said competitions. Everyone loves a competition, innit? And everyone can get involved in it. So those are two things. So what kinds of competitions can we do? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, football's one of them. But like, when I was in Greece, yeah, there was one game, yeah, there was like a board game, yeah. I don't know if anyone knows what it's called, yeah. But it's like there was 4 holes, yeah. And like you have to push these discs and get them in the hole. Like games like that. What's it called? Carrom ball. Yeah, games like that, yeah. Cause I was on holiday and they came and everyone was able to play it. Like I'm there competing with like old white ladies. You get me? We're all in the same game. You get me? But it's all in your finger. It's all in the finger. It don't matter about that, it counts, fam. So games like that, I feel like we can, you know what I'm saying? Everyone, it could be the 5-year-old that wins, or it could be the 60-year-old that wins. I don't even watch the passer. Yeah, but so yeah, that's my little intro. Anyone got anything to add? Anyone got anything to contribute? Don't be shy. Don't think, oh, camera. Rare. Just come and talk, innit? Because we're all people. The same thing you're thinking in your head right now of, I don't want to speak in front of these people. The person next to you is thinking exactly the same thing, innit? You know what I'm saying? So we're all the same, like, and we need to hear the voices from the people. That's what the G Circle is about still. So, what y'all saying, man? What solutions?
Yeah, go on.
One of the things for me, greetings everyone by the way, because everyone's feeling a bit, G-Circle!
G.A.N.G!
G-Circle!
G.A.N.G!
One of the things we need to do is be able to create an environment where we can all just bounce off each other. This is something that we're doing here, but as you can see, when we actually put out the question, it's a bit hesitant. Everyone's a bit slow, So I guess there's something from the older generation to our generation that has messed up with communication. I don't know if it's to do with how we treat each other. I don't know if everyone's fed up. I don't know if people are giving up. But because we're standing here, I don't feel like we have given up. So we need to be able to create an environment. Now, what do we need? We need a venue, we need an idea, we need people to run it, we need people not to be doing foolishness. So we have people here that can run it, we have people that know other people. Does anyone here have a venue or know of a place, community centre or something that would be open to us building a little dialogue or creating something for the youth? Does anyone have anything? Sis, you got one, whereabouts is that? Hackney.
Come on here, sis. Yeah, because the lights over there still coming.
Coming in the flashing.
Yeah. There's a venue. It's in Hackney, I think, but I've got the details. It's got a kitchen, fully functioning kitchen, enough chairs. It can be a cinema. It can be whatever you want it to be. Space, man.
Okay, space. So
Yeah. So we can just put in what I was gonna say before you jumped in there. I was gonna say we can do something where we put in, even if it's $250 a week, and we can put our money towards things. So if we're gonna make a move, we've got money in the kitty, so we can do that. We can do our own economics.
Definitely.
Even if it's £1 a week, £1 a week makes something. If we all do that, we got 100 people or how many people, we can do it. And that means when it comes to doing an event, we got money already there. We don't have to say, "Oh, can we have some fundraising?" Because we got something already there in place. So
and just from that,
link me up with the venue, man.
Trust me. So just from that one question, we've got a venue. I'm hoping that enough of you lot will back it. If I started to create a little youth centre or something, who would back it? Hands in the air, anyone that will back it? Numbers, back it, cool. So we've got people, we've got a venue, and now we just need the youth. So we're gonna put this message out there. Luckily we've got a camera, luckily we've got content over everything. So this can be also a call out to people that want something like that. This is in Hackney, we're gonna get in process. And if anyone has any other ideas, comment below so that we can add it on and we can keep growing and growing. Because I already know, a couple of weeks back, check the video if you haven't already, Glitch put out and he said he wants to start an account and put it all together. So let's just put those two together, do you know what I'm saying? So Glitch's account, boom. Glitch, get a message in, and then we've got a centre and then that's us moving forward. We already said that, so we wanted to do a little movie night or something, a little social night a couple of weeks ago. So that's just one solution from the first person that spoke in the circle. So I'm hoping that all of you guys add something else. I can keep talking, so I'll bounce off ideas, whatever, but let's just try and get as many ideas that we can actually just work on, and next week let's have a little catch-up video or something. A little, what's been done? Has this message been sent? I think a lot of the problem that we have is we know the problem, we can understand the problem, overstand the problem, but it's about the action. We can take a couple of actions and then we get a little distraction. We can get a little bit of, I don't know, man. I don't even know the great example. Flipping Obama, everyone gets comfy, black president, boom, we're good now. It's that kind of mentality we need to get away from. If you just see the patterns over and over again, you'll understand it so much clearer. So that's one idea. Let's keep on adding more, family, please. Just remember, it's your future generation. So everything you guys are saying is important, guys. Everything you're saying, so don't be shy. We're brothers and sisters here. So if you can't talk with your family, who can you talk with? Come on, guys, let's do this. G-Circle!
G.A.N.G!
G-Circle!
G.A.N.G!
Yeah, so I just want to add, because some people, it's like one of the conversations we had with a couple of the South drillers is we have to kind of make our position clear. You know what I'm saying? Are we, where do we stand on religion? Where do we stand on politics? I feel like if you know about the gang, then you probably know Wagwan. But if you don't know, then I'm going to break it down quickly. Where religion is concerned, we've got people from all faiths. And when we're going to these estates and we're talking about conflict resolution, we've got people from all faiths. You know what I'm saying? So we're not pro or anti anything where that is concerned. You know what I'm saying? We respect everyone's way of life. We want the youth them to stop killing each other. That's got nothing to do with their religion. You know what I'm saying? Or their lack of. You know what I'm saying? So as gang, we're dealing with the issue. And the issue is the violence in the community. You know what I'm saying? Mainly the violence against each other. So in order to deal with that issue, when you compile loads of other stuff into that issue, your own personal opinions of religion, you know what I'm saying? Your own personal political positions, then you kind of filter the movement. Because as much as gang is definitely black youths that came together, we're definitely dealing with things within the black community, how we're 80% more likely to be harassed and we're 80% of us on the gang matrix. So we're definitely targeted in the system. But when we get to the estates, don't get it twisted, there's a white youth there, bro. And when, like, you're not gonna get, if you lot are all boys, man can't get nowhere if man's this and this youth because he's white. Because these men roll like family. These men are gang. So it's a respecting all the while. That's why you see certain men with us. You know what I'm saying? Because they still come from the same background that the man them come from. They can still relate on that level. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's not on a racial level. You know what I'm saying? When we're out there and we're doing G walks, I remember a couple of people was like, oh, why is it? Obviously, it's mainly like 99% black. But like there'll be one or two white people that will come over and pre the thing and one walk with us and support the thing, and some black people are anti that. You know what I'm saying? And I can't lie, I come from a community where I understand that. Like when I rode with them camera guys, all of them and them was thinking they was feds, just because the way they look. You know what I'm saying? We're not a community that trusts other people like that. But at the same time, the mission that we're talking about is stopping the war on the estates. So you're trying to talk to this youth, but you don't know his mum tried to come out on a G-walk and someone dissed her. So now this youth, he don't want to hear you. But when that one you don't want to hear you, that's the whole gang, bro. Because they all roll as one. But you're communicating about the violence. But now you're getting caught up in your own politics or your own religious beliefs. That's why you don't see me in this part backing anyone on no anti-religion, nothing. Because it's not what man's on. You know what I'm saying? Man's trying to stop the youth them from killing each other. Man's trying to guide a new generation. Man's trying to link up the blocks, because the cops are the ops at the end of the day. Yeah? They want to turn our ends into a police state, family. I was sitting down in City Hall. You understand, fam? And when you're looking at the solutions that some people are putting forward where police are concerned, and you're seeing Sadiq Khan saying he wants to give 110 million to police, and you're seeing on the other thing people are giving proposals to have a police officer based on every estate. And we know from Mark Duggan and we know from their basing the officer on the estate, that officer's going to be strapped. And they're already using the fact that the fact of the violence in the ends, even though we've never done a school shooting, ever. The man in front of the roads, we've never done a school shooting. Tyrone has stabbed Jamal. I can't lie. And it buns me, fam. But we've never ever done a school shooting and killed no innocent thing. When Tyrone fights Jerome, they both know what they got themselves into. I'm telling you most of the time. Yeah? Like, man, know what we sign up for when we hit the roads, fam. You know what I'm saying? There's certain deaths, I'm not going to go into them, but there's certain things that have happened, even in the recent, where we know why it's happening, bro. Because we can't live a certain lifestyle and then say, why did my man? Nah, bro. When I was 12 and I hit the roads, I said, I'm going to die or go to prison tomorrow. That's something that I had to be ready for that at 12, fam. I'm looking in the mirror saying, bro, tomorrow I'm dying or I'm going to jail for life. The reason why man came to that conclusion is because I'm not a snitch and I will never snitch. You understand? So if I'm not going to snitch and me and my brothers are rolling out and something happens and something goes wrong, I'm not snitching on my boy. I'm staying silent. So that means that might be a life sentence for me. Yeah? For a fact, I'm not a... I want to use a better word than the one I forgot in my head. I'm not a scaredy cat. Yo, but ain't no fussy, yo. You get me, fam? Like, man's like, I'm a man, innit? So if any one of you, when man say touch one, touch all, bro, it's not just a chant, fam. It's not a chant, bro. If a Fed comes and touches any one of you, unlawfully, bro, I'm going the full way to defend my people, bro. When I say touch one, touch all, bro, it's not just, yeah, touch one, touch all. No, it's not something that sounds nice. It's something that man's really willing to live to the fullness. You understand? But that's why I need my brothers to make sure that they're most balanced, because I don't want a man to start a passer and then now a man's in a passer and we didn't have to be in a passer, because we're serious people. A man roll with some very, very serious people. You know what I'm saying? So I knew at 12 years old, if I'm with you and we're ducking from them, man, and you trip over and there's 20 of them coming, I've got to come back for you, bro. So that means tomorrow I can die. I was the first one when the youth ducked out, asked my ends, bro. When you ducked out and left, man, I'm the first one to rush you when you get back to the ends, bro. And the reason why I rush you is because I say, bro, it's better that we rush you now and you get double the beating that my man got than you leave your bro and then you have to look his mum in the eye and say you left him on the front line. This is a real life, this is the mentality. So when we're out here, we know why we're out here, but I didn't have no elders in them times there that could say, yo, Ras, I know that you over there. And you know what, man can squash things out. Because a lot of times, people want things to be squashed, especially one side. Like when I was growing up doing gang, I'm not gonna lie, fam, we wasn't the stronger side, bro. Yeah, we didn't have all the straps that them man had. For every one, there was 5 on that side, I can't lie, bro. So man will know about me and my ends, bro. Man was not on the upside, bro. But they all have to respect man, bro. Because man's a warrior. Whether there's 10 of us and there's 50 of you, man's still not letting no man violate, man. You know what I'm saying? 100%. So there's youths on the other side that more time, fam, it's not like we wanted war with these youths. You know what I'm saying? We just knew that if they carry on pushing certain boundaries, bro, then we're gonna have to go to war with them. It's not a thing where we wanted to go to war with them. And I feel like that situation is in every hood. Man don't really want to go to war, you know? You know why man want to go to war? I can't lie, fam, and I don't rate it, man, them. I don't rate it for the clout. That's one of the main reasons. It's not to kill no one, you know? It's not to hurt no one. It's because man only feels like a man and respected if man are saying, yeah, them man are beefing, them man and them man are beefing. But all of them are saying, them man are beefing, them man, they ain't coming to your funeral or putting nothing to your GoFundMe when you have your funeral, bro. They don't care about you, bro. All these people instigating beef between 6, 7 and 150 in the comments, bro. If they was living your life, do you think they'd be on that, bro? So they'll fuel it from the outside, but if they had to deal with the reality of what man's dealing with, man can't even go to the shop for his mum. You're a big man. You're a big man, you know, bro. And you can't go shop for your mum. So it's only us that can change the situation. And one thing I can say is I've been from hood to hood, ends to ends, yeah? And I haven't met one brother that came out with his belly and said, nah, Ras, our little bros got to kill each other. They have to. Furthermore, Ras, man's warring you for stopping this thing. I haven't met them youths yet. I've never met that devil youth yet. He might exist, bro, but I ain't met him yet. I meet man that say, oh yeah, I rate what you man are. The first thing I hear, if I could get £1 for every time I heard the statement, I rate what you man are doing. I'm like, get involved, bro. I said it's like, You get me? But the man then rate it, that's the first step in it. Man then rate what's going on. The young G's are rating what's going on. Because at the end of the day, the roads needs the G circle. Because the G circle is the voice of the roads. Anytime anyone from the ends wants to get a voice and wants to get a wide voice to the people that actually care about the roads, the first place you're gonna have to come is the G circle, my G's. It's the voice. We're speaking for the ends. And I don't really feel like there's a lot of other platforms that are unapologetically speaking for the roads. You know what I'm saying? Speaking for, like you lot, you see like this you shot that you twice. I don't see that, fam. You know what I see? I see the youth that I went to see was broken because his brethren just got shot. Yeah? I see the youth that wrote the RIP tune. I see the youth that can't sleep at night. I see the youth that I'm reasoning with him and trying to show sense, but the pain, bro. The pain from losing his bro. Not even 1, but 2. I see all of that. So then when I see it in the news that this dude shot him and I see his mug shot and the way they say it and the way they play him up, I don't see that, bro. I don't see that, bro. They put him out as a savage. He ain't no savage, bro. That you was going college, studying big things. He lost one brethren. The brethren got stabbed, the brethren made it out. Then he lost the next brethren. Then that same youth died and he lost the next brethren. And these times he's still trying to stay in college, still trying to stay on his team. But it got too much for him. And he did ride out. And he is doing a long bid right now. And I said, I don't want to see you there, bro. Even when I spoke to him afterwards, he said, Ras, you was right. You was right.
Let me
Cut.
jump in.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah. The main thing is, guiding
A new generation.
Just checking. Anyway, the main thing is this whole idea of kids killing each other and all that. This is all systematic. Yeah. When things like this happen, we have to ask ourselves the question: who benefits? You understand? So, who benefits? Yeah. From people not guiding a new generation. Who benefits from that? You understand? Lawyers, police, judges, you get what I'm saying? All of these people, without them, without crime. So crime is a system that has been invented. Do you get what I'm saying? So all of it now, we're just acting out parts of it. You understand? These young kids are acting out parts of it on a low level. Do you get what I'm saying? Because what they're fighting over is nonsensical. If they overstood the system that's controlling them. You get what I'm saying? So as again I say, we need to learn the laws that are governing us. You get what I'm saying? They're poisoning us, they're putting things in our water. Do you get what I'm saying? In our food. Do you get what I'm saying? There's so many things. Even the drugs are not real no more. You understand? Synthetic drugs, synthetic this. Do you get what I'm saying? All of these type of people. There's a festival the other day. Some people collapsed, blah, 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 because the thing that they thought they were taking, they're not taking it. Do you get what I'm saying? So this is the main thing. Who seeks to benefit? Any action. If someone bombs, if we go and bomb Syria, who benefits from it? Do you get what I'm saying? So in our smaller communities, we have to look at it the same way as well. Do you get what I'm saying? Who benefits from these kids killing each other? Do you get what I'm saying? And it's not kids killing each other. They're killing grown adults. You understand? The boy that just died from my family and my people, do you get what I'm saying, little Marcel, is 30 years old. He's not a kid. You understand? There was a university graduate who got shot in the head. Do you get what I'm saying? So the age thing and the idea of, it's gangs, you know, they're putting the videos out of these kids with guns. Where are they getting the guns from? You understand? And a lot of this thing is fear factor. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't know if we're at orange at the moment or, you get what I'm saying? We ain't at red, but we're at orange. You get what I'm saying? On this knife crime and this shooting and this kind of thing. Do you get what I'm saying? It's all a system of fear. So you don't leave your house, you stay in your house. You become a hermit. You get what I'm saying? The biggest drug being taken now is your mobile phone.
Trust me.
You understand?
Instagram, Snapchat.
It does things to your endorphins when you just got to keep checking it. That's a drug. You understand? So there's a lot of things going on at the moment to distract us from even enjoying a good day like this. Do you get what I'm saying? People still felt the need to come here and argue. Do you get what I'm saying? Religion this, my God that, my God this. But just enjoy the weather, enjoy the day. And be happy that you're going to wake up tomorrow. Do you get what I'm saying? Because many of our people around here never made it. Never got to enjoy a day like this. Do you see what I'm saying? Because of the system that's been the programming. Forget the music, the TV is worse.
Propaganda.
You know what I'm saying? Avengers was a war. People died. I felt sorry for Spider-Man. Spoiler alert. Sorry. People Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no. That's bad.
Yeah?
That's bad.
I don't want to die. You know what I'm saying? But it's all based on violence and world domination and all of that type of thing. Do you get what I'm saying? So all I'm saying to the people is, we just need to be more aware. Be more aware of what's going on around us and our diet and thing, and especially with our kids. Do you get what I'm saying? Because they leave school and go straight to the chicken shop. You get what I'm saying? Straight heroin in a box. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, come home. You know what I'm saying? Parents ain't at home because they have to work hard. It's all systematic and economic. Do you get what I'm saying? Nobody is really at fault because half of these parents don't know that their kids are out there doing this. If you ask them, they're like, no, he's at home. He's playing on his tablet. And no, he's not. No, he's not. He's on roll like, get. You know what I'm saying? On some mad shit. For concrete and corners that they don't own. You know what I'm saying? Man, go on.
When you're ready, yeah?
Sorry.
Out of the 55 dead, those who know already know. But if you don't know, how many of them, anyone who doesn't know, do you think was under 18? 10? Any other shout-outs? 20? From the media's been saying 55 dead, they've been talking about it in every chain. How many do you think are under 18 from the way the propaganda's been going?
All of them from the propaganda.
All of them?
Yeah, from the propaganda, yeah.
From the propaganda that's been spread. Yeah, well, we've got a assistant called Steph. Yeah, she got something called Steph Statistics. And what she does is she goes into the statistics and she takes days, not hours, days in compiling who died, where they're from, how they died. And when she done the research, she realized out of the 55 dead, yeah, only 3 of them, yeah, were under 18 black youths from gun or knife crime. Out of the 55 dead. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted, we're still dying. 18 of them was 18 to 30, so we're seeing where the problem is. We're seeing who's really dying. You know what I'm saying, fam? So there is stuff, I'm not saying that there's not an issue, there's still a big issue. But the way the media is pushing the issue is in a way to demonize our children, and I feel like it's to dehumanize us and devalue us. So in the case of something like Mark Duggan again, they're going to say, oh, they was killing each other anyway. 55 of them died the other day. So when they kill our 17-year-old and 16-year-old children through police brutality, like they done with our young brother Rashan last year, they're going to say, oh, well, 40 of them would have died anyway, but it wasn't that. In the last 4 months, only 3 of the deaths have been under 18 knife and gun from our community, bro. So our youths are doing quite well. And it might just be the young G's rolling up on the OGs right now. So the OGs out there that haven't stepped out with the gang yet, because we got OGs, don't get it twisted, but the OGs that ain't really putting in the work, I'm telling you, this one can come and bite you, fam. Yeah? This one can come and bite us all, fam. That's why the OGs are out here doing the job, because it might just be the young G's rolling up on the OGs right now. We haven't got the statistics yet of who's been charged for the murders. So that's going to be something very interesting when we break down that side. But we know that only 3 of them was under 18. So when they're talking about stopping and searching under 18 and increasing stop and search with our youth, and I don't understand where this is coming from. And bro,
One second, yeah. Guiding.
a new generation.
Guiding.
A new generation.
Alright, bless up. My name is Zachariah, yeah? I was going to say quickly, I work for a charity that works with care leavers, yeah? So anyone between 16 and 26 that's in the care system or ever been in the care system, we basically support them to get work in that. But me personally, I go to their hostels, I go to their accommodation and that. Enough of them are out of pen, 16, 17, 18, up to 25. And a lot of them want a better future in it. They want to do something, but the people that are supposedly helping them don't relate to them whatsoever in it. So I use my background and my experience and who I am to go there and try and get them out. Even I've tried to bring them even here. So my whole thing is, we need to just come together, yeah, because we need to build stuff for ourselves now. Because when I was coming up in Grove, the whole thing was like, the youth centres are getting shut down and all that.
Yeah.
But when I was younger, I was like, well, what stops a couple adults getting together and coming to one person's house, everyone cooking? Like, when did that break down for the youths? Yeah. So, I come here to link with the man, them, the work I do, come with me. So when I go to hostels and all that, I can show them, these aren't just the professionals I work with. These are man them that can come and show you something that come from your background. So, but yes, my name is Zachariah, or Atreyu. That's Attrayu. Link up, man. I'm gonna be here, get through to him, and we'll make it happen, man.
That's gang.
Yeah, just on Ras's last point, in terms of we need, yeah. We need to be careful what we're doing in terms of being repeating what the media is putting out, because we know why they're putting out the information they're putting out, and we know what they're doing. And every time they repeat and say the same thing about the youths, them, what we are doing by repeating it and by watching it and by it's like we're making an environment for the youths then that they think they have to roll with the thing because everyone else has got one. Do you know what I mean? So my younger brother saying to me, I gotta have my team. I can fight, but I gotta have my team because other man's got bigger teams. So we have to be careful what we're perpetrating because they are manipulating us and we are also being manipulated. So if we repeat the same thing, then we're putting that out there and we're letting everyone know that, yeah man, there's some youths doing good things, but guess what? This is what's going on. It's a very small minority. So we have to be careful. We are not the media. We are not doing their jobs for them. We got to put out our own information and big up the youths and that's doing the positive as well. So we have to be careful. So when Ras was saying why they're doing what they're doing, we know why they're doing what they're doing, but we got to be careful what we're saying. And we got to remember we got to put the positive out there. So we're not saying, oh, we're stopping this, and we're not saying we're stopping knife crime, we're just saying we're guiding a new generation. So that just puts out the positive out there. So I just wanted to say that, yeah?
Yeah. Yes, gang. Guiding
New generation.
Guiding
New generation.
All right, G-circle.
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 Touch one.
Touch all.
Touch one.
Touch all.
Touch one.
Touch all.
Let's see if you can remember this one, yeah? G.A.N.G. 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 Guiding
A new generation.
A new generation.
Touch one.
Touch all.
Touch one.
Touch all.
Touch one.
Touch all. All right, family. Let's do a quick fist to fist, yeah, and get this circle back. Because we want that unity. We want everybody evenly. And give me a little press so people know that you're here. So it's like a oneness, yeah. We're here together, yeah. We're here to guide a new generation. All right. So. So you get me? We're out here and I appreciate everybody. I'm Bugs, by the way, yeah? Bugs Negus on Instagram, follow me on there. Come chat to me, check me on there. And we've come out here today because we're here to try and guide a new generation, yeah? We're here because we can see that there's issues on the streets with our youth, and not only within the streets, also within the schools as well. We know that our young black boys and black girls, and even people from the poor classes are being failed within the school system. You all agree? Yeah? Yeah? So we know this already. Yeah, we don't need to go into the reasons why or what's happening. We know that they're failing because of the way they don't receive any empathy or sympathy in their school, yeah? So also when we're guiding the new generation, and as Ras has already spoke about those cruddy youths, those guys on the road who are doing what they need to do to put some money in their pocket, to put a roof over their head, and even sometimes give mummy electricity money, yeah? Give mummy nappies for little sister, yeah? They're doing it for a reason. It's not always man just wants to glorify the thing. It's not about that. For some people, it's a reality. For a man like me, it wasn't even a reality. Man didn't have that problem. Yeah? Mum and dad worked hard. Both of them worked all the hours that God could send. But because the man then was on the road and my friends, my real G's were there struggling, drilling, I chose the road. I chose the road because them men were real. Yeah? So I didn't need to. So they're them same youths out there like me who are 12 and 13 years old who choosing the road because that's more attractive than what they can see out there for them. What they can see their older brothers and that doing. You get me? So it's real. And it's real to the point where we know someone even doing well in school might choose the roads. So we've got other angles that we have to start thinking about of how we can come in with solutions. Because I don't like talking problem. We seem to talk a lot of problem, yeah? But we need to start talking solutions. And we are our solution. We are our solution. We don't need no one. We don't need no government money, no nothing. This thing here that Raspect and his brothers have built is massive, it's self-sufficient. And that's what we're about. No one can give us money and then drag it from under our feet, which is what we've seen happen in the past.
Come on.
Yeah? So we're not gonna have that happen.
Come on.
So, as I'm saying about the school kids, yeah? We know that they're being failed in school, they don't receive a lot of empathy. The same way the police are dragging up kids in America and shooting them dead is the same way people here, the establishment, look at our youth. They see them as a threat. They see them as a problem to their society. They'll rather pay £70,000 for them to be in prison than 20, 30, 40,000 pounds for them to go eaten. That's the society we live in. I probably got those figures wrong, so don't quote me. But it's something along them lines, yeah? Don't hold me to that. So the reality is the schools are failing. And what G.A.N.G also do, and what we have done, is actually go to some of these schools where the kids are getting troubled, where they're not getting no sympathy, where they're getting detention because they're frustrated in the classroom and it ain't challenging enough. We've gone in there for kids that have been suspended and taken out and spoke with their teachers, the senior teachers, and got them back in. Alai Ras?
Come on.
This man right here went in there and we did the thing and make sure this kid who was supposed to then be expelled got back into school that day.
Not only got back into school, but they gave him a detention and an internal exclusion. We said, nah, scrap all of that. Furthermore, we want a written apology for the way that your head teacher dealt with him. You know what I'm saying? And this is the thing, bro, I swear down, I didn't know I could go talk to head teachers, blood. Yeah? I didn't know I could speak to Sadiq Khan or go on BBC, bro. I didn't know any of these things, fam. I thought I would flop at all of these things, you get me? But what I realised is, in the roads, we learn communication skills, and we learn, there's certain things that we learn on the road that are transferable skills, innit? You understand? They're transferable skills. So even like, there's certain man here that have been critical of the gang, or certain individuals in the gang, you get me? And there's certain individuals in the gang that might not even, because man have criticised us, they might feel some type of way with certain brothers. You get me? I'm not into that. Man can criticise man as much as man want. You understand? Because that's the only way man's gonna get better. So even with the youth in Kennington, we have my brother Fire of Truth and my brother Richard Porter that said the youth face shouldn't have gone out. Because as we know, the thing's active. One minute, yeah, I'm gonna call them, don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah? The thing's active right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, and obviously we had a debate on the phone and everything, on the post, obviously when man are writing, we can't always say what we want to say. Man said,
things get taken out of
is
context.
it publicity? I'm like, yo. Man not on no public. Even when man went into the school or when man squashed the beef with the Croydon youths, I would have loved to bring the camera and show the people. But there's certain things you can't even bring the camera in on because it's an energy. Man showing up to discuss beef and there's a youth with the camera there. It's there. You get me? Like, there's certain things that can't be captured. You know what I'm saying? But man can bring the youths together afterwards. So what I'm gonna do, and I got another brother and a sister called Malik and Jasmine. You get me? They was in a group with man for way back. We had hella debates. You know the WhatsApp debates? Yeah, the ones that going through the next day and that. Man who wrote about my Instagram and sent for my man and everything. You get me? Like, you get me? Not on a bad mind thing, but you get me? We went through a lot of emotions where there was a point when he couldn't stand me and I couldn't stand him. There's a point where man see Richard's comments. Richie. Yeah, there was a point where I was seeing Richie's comments on Instagram. You get me? And I wouldn't like it. I see Fire and Truth, and there's certain gang members that didn't even want to fuck with them man again. Like, no, them man on a hating thing and rape. And man said, no, fam. Yeah? Man, them are critical. And man, them are allowed to be critical because the only way we're going to move together as brothers is we don't have to like each other. I'm not a batty man, fam. No man here has to like me, you know. When a man says I don't feel respect, I say, bruv, ask your brethren if he's a batty man, fam. You're not meant to feel, man, fam. You're meant to see the mission and we're meant to be able to stand together on the mission, bro.
Solidarity.
That's the thing, it's the mission. So I want to call my brothers Richard, I want to call Malik, I want to call Jasmine, I want to call Fire of Truth. Because like I said, these are people who have been critical of the movement. You understand? And rather than trying to shy to one side and hide the critics, it's better to bring it all into the light and for us to build. Now don't get it twisted, since then we've had a lot of building. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you get me? But the ego thing in our people sometimes is when your ego gets a little bit bruised, you don't know how to heal it up. You understand? Yeah? So I want them to come and give us some insight on the positives and the negatives, how man can move forward, how we can build, because I know these are, because you're coming on my Instagram, you know, in the comment section, so you have to come in a G-Circle.
Come true, man.
Lay down.
It's my G.
Fire
Well, I wouldn't say that I was even critical of G.A.N.G. I would just say I was being real with G.A.N.G.
Yeah.
You get me? Because you can have a lot of man around you saying yes,
Yeah.
because they want to be a part of a wave, but they're not going to be real to you. You get me? So if I got something to say to you, I'm not going to hide it. You understand? I'm going to tell you. Why am I going to beat around the bush.
That's it.
You understand? Or go in the background and just whisper it behind closed doors. I'm gonna tell you, because that's love. Because I like what Gang does. You understand? But it's like, obviously, it's just started up, as you lot say, and you're growing.
I can
you
back you on that, because when I see you for the first time in Bricky, I don't even know where I was passing through there, and I see a man just recognised me and said, yeah, Boogs, man, you've already been up on the gram and that as well. We'd spoken on there, and I'm like, raw. Then you said who you was, I was like, yeah, and you was explaining the thing, I'm like, boom, that's real, and that's what I said, what you're saying is it's a very true thing. Just come out and just say it, you get me? So, and you did that. So what were the things there that you felt, you know, because you were coming on the gram and that, and you weren't agreeing with what man was saying, or what was the deal there? Because it was...
What bugged you? I don't know what bugged you. You get me? It was no malice. To me, it was just me being real. Like, I see a movement that I appreciate, and I like what you lot are doing because no one else is doing it. So if I've got something to say where I think you lot are looking bad in the public eye or something, I'm going to come out and say it, because I see you lot as brothers and you lot are out here for the youth. So why am I not going to tell you the truth? You know what I'm saying?
If you care, exactly, and it's showing you care. It's action.
And why would I be marching with you lot? You lot and when I say something positive about Gang, no one even likes the thing. No one, not even a like. You get me, cuz? But man will notice that little crit. Man jump on me straight away. Red pill, Hulk, bang, smash. On me straight away. You get me? So this is how people always respond better to negativity. So if I say something real,
I must admit, I'm like,
if I say something real to you lot will respond. If I say fake shit, like I love Gang, it's beautiful, no response. You understand? So I gotta know what I'm saying is gonna get to you lot. So I gotta say what, sometimes I look at from an outside view, but I'm still inside. Because I was marching with Gang. I was out there for the youth.
You was on the road.
I was on the roadside. So why would I be on the roadside if I don't agree with the movement? Well, you understand? I respect. And you and all the rest of the gang. You understand? So it was no malice from me, you know. It was all love. To me, that's love. To me, love
You know what it is? You know what it is, my brother, yeah? You see the social media thing that we're dealing with now, it's the devil's tool. Yeah? See social media, Instagram, WhatsApp, all of these things have been created to divide us.
Yeah, of course.
You understand? Because 90% of communication is body language. So right now, you're seeing you're feeling the energy. You see when on the communication, only 80% is body language, 10% is voice recognition, so you're only left with 10% in a message. You know what I'm saying? And obviously positive messages, because we're getting so many positive messages, we just see all of them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, but I'm saying you get a lot of positive messages, yeah? But when I see one little thing, man's only...
not me. Cause I ain't onto no one.
You know the way there, fam? Like, this is what's wrong even with our youths. Our youths just respond to negativity. It's all of us, even me. You understand? So it's a programming that we have to deal with. Because to me, it's not negative, I'm coming real. If you got something on your face and we're walking on road and I don't tell you, I'm a pussy. Straight up and down. So if I see if there's something on Gang's face and I got love for Gang, I'm going to say, Gang, you got a piece of mango on your face. I'm gonna tell you. You understand, fam?
Real shit. So even when we was reasoning with the brother, we came to a conclusion. Cause I was saying the main thing is because man can phone man, innit? Man can phone man and say, yo, Ras, I don't like that. And we had a long conversation, me and Richie. You get me? And we panned things out. And I said, in the future, man's got a problem. Phone man first. If I'm ignorant and I don't listen to the man, then go online and do whatever. But sometimes the online thing, it looks mad. You've never seen me get back at the man on nothing. I ignore everything. I get bare negative comments. I ignore it all. I ignore all comments. I don't even see the positive or the negative. I'm just posting, I get out of the social world.
No, but I'm saying even Red Pill responding to me in that way, he's being real. He's like, what's man saying? So I don't even fault him for that, but don't take it as a negative thing. Just say like constructive criticism. You know them ways there.
100.
So it's not like a hating thing. It was a hating thing.
Come on, man wouldn't be out on the front line with man. You get me?
You know them ways there.
But everyone's critical.
But if there's anything that I said that you lot have got a problem with, you lot can say it now, I'm here. You understand? I'm not hiding like no keyboard warrior shit. You know,
that's why I rate you that you're here and that you come, because I remember you speaking to you saying, come up there, and you're saying, boy, you know, I said, bro, come through and tell the man them. You know, I said it directly to you, not to no one else, and we had that conversation. So for me to see it here, bro, that shows me a proper realness that I like to see, you get me? I can fully respect it. I can fully stand behind man.
We're never going to all agree. I keep it 100, yeah? Most of you in this circle, I could probably pitch you against each other based upon your political or religious ideologies, if I wanted to. You understand? Even me, we can all be so we're never gonna all agree. But you see them youths, we can all agree that we want to see them live better, though.
That's my point. It's for the youths. It's
got nothing
for
to do
pushing
with-
forward for the
All
youths.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
All
But
right.
if there's something wrong, someone's got to say it.
100.
You can't. If you got a bag of yes man around you, you're in the
that's
wrong
it. It's already
place.
flopping, yeah, it's
You know what I'm
already
saying?
flopping.
It's already flopping. You got to have man who's
100.
gonna come out. Yo, Ras, move different. You might not even
100,
agree.
100,
But to me, if I don't let you know, I feel wrong in myself. I feel like.
It's
Yeah.
a balance, because if everyone does it at the same time with different ideologies, it's a mad thing. So the way we put forward our different things has to be strategical. But at the same time, it needs to be done, because otherwise you're gonna be sitting there, standing in a circle, thinking, "Bruv, this ain't sitting right though. This ain't," and there's never gonna be. So we have to always reason with whatever differences we have. Cause that's what we're showing the next generation. If me and you got disagreement, we're showing them, man, not gonna, hype and man's going to beef. No, bro, we can reason it out. Cause if we can't show that, then there's no point of us telling the next man to do it.
For real.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, man. But Malik,
But
you
yeah.
said,
Going on that point, I just want to say, one of the other things we're trying to do as gang, we have an initiative where we come to the ends. So we want people who have got a space where they can have us for maybe an hour, 3 hours in time. You can call us, we can come there, we can sit there, have reading with the kids. We can bring the kids in, just talk to them where they can feel free to be themselves. Because half the problem right now in our community, kids don't know who they are, and they feel scared to express themselves.
No, like I said, I ain't got no problem. with nothing,
Yeah,
gang.
and I'm saying that, but I think we
I understand what.
Moving forward.
Moving forward, we need to find one places in every community. We can call us, we'll come there, we sit with the kids, we just reason with them. I think most of the time the kids don't have a voice, they don't have anywhere to go, they can't express themselves, so they.
Do you know what really is? I even I made my cousin phone Respect for something.
Yeah.
Respect came down, dealt with it. My cousin phoned me, said thank you. He made the little boy say sorry to her. That's love. Because I knew my energy might not have been right for that. Respect's been in training. I ain't been in that sort of training. So we got to see where we're
Support each other.
in each
It's all about
place.
supporting
Because
everybody.
we're all keys
In
to
our lane,
different
and
doors.
that's right. Each
You know what
man's
I'm
got
saying?
different talent,
I
yeah,
can't
man.
open the same doors Respect.
That's
and I can't open the same doors as you.
That's what I'm saying. But
Don't
together
undermine
we can
yourself.
open many doors.
That's gang.
Come on, man.
Yeah,
Come,
fam,
let's
that's
do it.
all
Let's
I'm
just
saying,
do it.
fam.
Let's do it all in. Come on, powers.
That's why it's all about all coming together.
Just for us.
That's why it's very important to come together as a community. We don't just want everyone in this community to come and just do what you can. Which all starts with
The
us at
mission
home.
of the gang, do what we can. Save one.
You can't rely on
the job
anyone
is
else. So we have to come together as ourselves as a community. In your own community, you have to do what you can in your community. And if you need help and support, we got you.
And I think also that a lot of people have ideas and think, and what we're trying to say is, please stop them being ideas.
Let man know.
Start doing it yourself,
yeah.
and we'll jump on board.
Yeah,
That's all.
yeah.
You know
Like
what I'm
the
saying?
idea I was having was like, you know, like how we do with the roads,
Right.
but I think like, because it's criminal organisations, these youths are getting into criminal stuff, we have to deal with it internally.
Right.
And what's internally? The criminal world is the prisons.
Right,
You understand? If we don't deal with it in the prisons, the roads is always going to be the same.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
And we got man them in Hatfield HMP kicking off doors right now.
Bruv,
Man
because you
them
got
in
gangs from both sides in one prison.
Yeah.
So how can you get them to squash a beef? You can't do that on road. Where else do you have them for 365 days a year, 24 hours, 20? You can't move. That's the perfect place to get to them. But when they're in prison, they don't do nothing. 22-hour lockup. That's it. They're
But
just,
I think
you
also we have
understand?
to be
Watching us.
proactive. So
They're out there
we have
watching
to-
us in the
we have to be
cells and
proactive.
shit.
But they're not even allowed to watch you in there.
They're not
You
supposed
have to have a
but
phone
yeah.
up their bottom to watch you. You get me, bruv? So they're not even.
Let's get the circle back.
The thing is, I think
Good point.
But yeah,
Good
bless.
point.
Young G. The young G on top. So one fist to fist.
let's go.
All right, so we're gonna try and slap this one out, yeah. So basically, Young G's gonna speak first, yeah.
Fist to fist,
Then
yeah.
my
Straight up, please, brothers.
brother Malik's gonna come
Hold up, yeah.
and drop something.
brother.
You understand? And then we have to hear from the sisterins over here still. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So go on, Young G. Go on.
Like I was thinking over there that like gangs should kind of come into schools and that.
Yeah, let's listen.
Like because for children in schools, yeah, like gangs should come into schools and do like stuff there, innit? But it'll kind of be really good because like in schools there's not really much stuff like that. Like a little policeman might come in and chat to us every now and again, but we don't have nothing proper where we can go off and chat to the people. Like the closest we had to that is something called Childline, and I don't even know what that is. So yeah, that's all I need to say.
Saying G-line, not child line.
Yeah.
Gang. Alright, cool. Malik, you ready? Kush London, my G. My brother, yeah?
First off, I can't even lie, I couldn't stand him. He used
Just-
to get on my nerves.
And it's real.
And the
It's
worst thing
real.
is, because he was on WhatsApp, I couldn't see his face.
Yeah.
All I could hear was his voice. Yeah, and we was always hitting each other up.
Come on.
And then you know the funniest thing that made man actually agree is that man hate police and what they do to man's community. You get what I'm saying?
Bro. Cops are
Obviously, I ain't really been critical of Gang, more me and
Yeah.
Rasmus on a
And that's
personal
back.
thing,
That's
you get
before
what I'm
Gang.
saying?
That's way before Gang.
But obviously, then when I think the first time I see him on a fucking, what was it, on Kalam's thing, innit?
Yeah.
On the video thing. I thought, blood, this guy looks like bare family members I've got. You know?
Yeah,
It was mad. You get
Come
what I'm
on.
saying? It was just a different vibe. You
It
get
was
what I'm saying?
even the corner where we first bucked. And
Yeah.
from there it was peace.
Yeah, it was
you know, like
nothing.
that. Before, in the WhatsApp group, we was enemy number one. Malik, when I wake up in the morning, I'm checking what he said last night. Yeah? Like real shit, like to the point where WhatsApp took over my life. You know, like that. It was a mad thing. Yeah? But then the first time we bucked at Speaker's Corner, you think we debated again in the group after that? We never debated again, from my memory. You know what I'm saying? So that's another thing we have to link in the flesh. You understand? In our real life. But carry on saying, my brother.
But yeah, obviously, what I like that you man are doing is actually getting out there. You get what I'm saying? Obviously, a lot of people talk it. You get what I'm saying? Man spoke to Rasmus about this. Bare time,
Trust.
people just talk the talk and don't walk the walk. You get what I'm saying? So obviously, man, got to big up what you man are doing. You get what I'm saying? Man's gonna put some ideas to you and Raf and them man there. You get what I'm saying? Just keep doing what we're doing. You get what I'm saying? Obviously. We ain't gonna agree on everything, bro.
Never.
No one agrees on
Never,
everything.
never.
You get what I'm saying? White people don't agree on everything. Indian man don't agree on everything.
They agree
But what
when
they
it's time
do
to-
is keep it secret. You get what I'm saying?
And when those niggas are rising up, they all agree.
Yeah, exactly.
We all agree.
They all agree. You get what I'm saying? So
You see me?
man need to keep the
Syria,
disagreements-
everyone's agreeing.
You know what I'm saying? Man need to keep the disagreements in house. You
Yeah,
get what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Like,
definitely.
fuck all of this, like sending from each other, and you get what I'm saying? Obviously, if man's got something negative to say to you, you're better off saying it to a man's face.
Yeah,
you get
yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
real shit,
Hit man up personal and just say,
man up.
yo, listen, I think this. You get what I'm saying? Even certain times, like. Think about it a couple times before you say it. You get what I'm saying? How the other person's gonna take it, Carl. You know how we are. We're very proud. You get what I'm saying?
100.
Man, don't wanna feel like man's getting violated.
Yeah, real
You have
shit.
to say it in a way where man's gonna receive the information. You get what I'm saying?
100.
But obviously, big up yourself,
My
Rasmus. You get what I'm
brother,
saying?
my brother.
Anytime, man,
My
saying,
brother,
man saying it's
my
secret.
brother, yeah, and that's a real conflict resolution, and that takes real humbleness from both sides for us to get to that stage, and that's what we're putting the example out there of. Empresses, you're now escape. We got a sister from Bristol. You get me? I'm not gonna bait up the other person, yeah. But someone did ask us, yeah, and I feel like I don't want to go too deep into it, innit? You get me? But someone did ask us. They did hear one of my bars about boom bye bye rare, and they was asking like, Ras, like, where do you not stand on that? You know what I'm saying? No, it's cool. Yeah, but the best way I explained it, no, it's cool. Yeah, but the best way I explained it is if me and Mike was to do a G-walk, holding hands, like guiding a new generation, bruh, we're getting chased off the estate, bro. You think anyone's listening to man, fam? Yeah, we're never coming back. So, Gang takes a traditional family stance because that is the stance that our community takes. You get me?
Yeah, but it's also about inclusion. You know, I understand where you're coming from. I understand, but it was more about inclusion and open, you know,
100%.
platform where people can talk.
100. And there's plenty of platforms. LGBT is definitely there as a platform way bigger than
But
the
do you
G
think a black person will
circle.
go to LGBT to
100.
talk about that? Do you think it
100.
doesn't want to relate to something a bit more, communal? You know what I mean?
I think
100.
it's important to unite on what we're doing. We're doing guiding the new generation.
Yeah.
We ain't doing nothing else.
Yeah.
Guiding the new generation.
Yeah, father, mother, child.
This is the way. We're not going this way.
The thing is, we're guiding kids.
So we're gonna guide them
If
to
you
a
can't make
woman.
kids, we can't
If they come here, may I guide them to a woman?
That's really fair.
Yeah, guide them to a woman. Yeah, look at the Empress, them pretty. Hey.
Yeah, sis, we're guiding kids.
I think it's a shame that every time we have to put gender, you know, to be, you know, to put people in a direction. I find it really sad that you have to put gender to guide people in a generation, because it's the same thing as saying that, you know, I'm going to guide you because your color of skin is, you know, is accurate to what we belong to. I get what you say. I get where you're coming from, but that, you know, like if you need a sex, you know, vision to guide people, I think it's really sad. I'm sorry, you know, like.
I agree. It's not a gender. It's just a guiding.
No, it's not an agenda, but you cannot have the youth. You have to be open.
So basically the main thing is this, yeah. The minute that inclusion becomes a part of gang is over. This is what I tried to explain to Sistrin. The minute gang says yes, we are. Imagine, obviously, I would never say that. But the minute Raspect says yeah, it's that thing, bro. Yeah, man, we'll do with it. Man, we'll do with it. Man, we'll do with it. No. Because you know why I'm talking about this, bro? Yeah, it's because this is real. Her opinion and other people's opinions are real opinions in our community, and we can't shy away from them and try to act like they're not. No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm speaking about. Because some people, they wouldn't have said anything. They would have known their opinion.
That's the problem.
You can't change your name.
But what I'm saying is, yeah. But what I try to explain to Sistrin and anyone else out there that has an understanding is the minute Raspect does say inclusion, gang is over. So just go to LGBT because gang will be destroyed. There is no one in the masses of gang. Everyone, all 50 dons that came together, all of them, not only support a traditional family, but strictly support it. To the point where if they see anything else going on in gang, they're gonna feel like man got a payout and man's selling out. So we're just making it clear that our stance is guiding the new generation, man, woman and child. That's our stance, isn't it? You get me?
Listen, it's one thing.
We're just saying man, woman and child.
No, it's just one thing, yeah? No, we're just uniting, that's it. We've got to find what we're uniting over and just unite in that. We're saying, common cause. How come the Indian man can unite and they can solve? Because they're uniting over, what is it, their money or whatever they're doing. So we're just uniting, we're not excluding up, we're just uniting. And they don't have to change.
Just people don't want to talk about it. It doesn't mean that it's not true.
We've got to be gang, innit?
Yeah.
No?
Sorry, what's the next? Sorry, not to rub no one out.
Yeah, go on. Yeah. I was going to say, I think we've touched on it, but we don't need to keep going on because it's hijacked the conversation. And what was it, Beefy, that we're
No.
Uniting, innit?
Yes,
No. The reason why we need it is like we need it every 6 months. We need a little reminder of what we as individuals stand for, innit? You know what I'm saying? So we're just keeping it on a oneness one. And the reason why I did bring it up is because the sister made it thing to me, and I didn't want to feel like I'm in the circle and I'm trying to hide opinions. Man can deal with anything, man stand on truth still, and I'll take whatever persecution that I need to take for standing on my truth, innit? You know what I'm saying? But our sister from Bristol, second G circle in a row. Gang. Straight out of Bristol. Big up No Manners who was here earlier but had to leave. But yeah, my sister.
So you've come all the way. Your name? Ruda. And you've come all the way from, as my brother Raspect just said. So what made you come? And how many times have you been?
Twice.
So this is the second week you've come up here. So you come up last week. What made you come from behind the TV screen, sitting on your couch, to actually coming down and linking with man?
Very proud of the movement, so yeah, come to show love, to see the United, it was really good. So,
yeah, so you actually thought action, like actually get up and come out. Yeah. That's a distance though, man.
That's a good distance, it was worth it, it's worth the distance.
In your area, so we're talking a lot of the youths in London and the people around these areas here. You're coming from Bristol. What is the situation in Bristol with the youth there? Do they need guiding? What's going on there?
They need guiding, they need a lot of guidance, and men figures in their lives. And like, there's a lot of boys in the street, they haven't got no guidance, they haven't got nobody to show them the way. And then obviously, who's policing the police? So yeah, from the age of 12, they're getting stopped and searched.
Okay, so stop and hatch happening in Bristol quite often as well, yeah?
Yeah, all the time. And like there'll be 5 officers and 1 little boy.
And what's the community like there in Bristol though that you have there?
It's not as tight as G.A.N.G, right? It's not as tight as that, and that's what we need. But then obviously when we were going to invite you down, you had an event here in London. So hopefully one day you lot come and...
Most definitely.
That's the whole point of this networking.
Coming to a town near you.
So, in your community though, you mentioned something about, you said about the estates when we were speaking earlier. What was it about? What's happening in there?
Eastern and St. Paul's, like boys from there don't come over this side and boys over there don't go over. It's the same
fighting? Is there incidents happening?
Well, not as much as London, but there have been incidents.
Yeah.
And there have been the same, like exactly the same think what?
So the same way,
Yeah. Yeah.
So the same way the youths are being felled here and it's being acted out, it's happening even in someone's farm.
Schools, community centres, youth clubs, everything.
So what's the community done? Have they come together? Because today we're talking about supporting and networking with each other in the community. We know our community already.
Yeah.
So tell us a bit about Bristol. What things are happening or have been done? What help is out there for them?
Nothing at all.
Nothing.
No, not much at all. Not for the youth anyway. The ethnic youth, the black youth. It's nothing.
So what could happen? What do you want, gang? Because you're saying that you want us to come down.
Change,
One of us to come down there.
Unite, black people unite, and get together, and please your own community, deal with your own kids. Like a lot of people, like they push other people's kids away because that one's bad and this one's bad, but then they all need attention. They all need somebody to talk to. You know what I mean? So yeah.
That's the other thing I was touching on upon as well. Like, if you're in your area and you're having problems, just find a space somewhere. Call gang, we'll come down and we'll have time with
but
kids.
we haven't got that networking like you lot got gangs. We haven't got that, and then we have got numbers. Yeah, we're not out of numbers, but we're just unorganized.
But that's when you come in because you've shown already the tenacity to come from your house in Bristol all the way down there to link up with gang, to meet us face to face and meet all the other people around who are on the same mission, on the same journey. So already you've proven that you're a doer. You're going to implement something. So what it is not even waiting for others to do anything. You start thinking of calling some people in together, say, look, if I get these guys to come down and hold a little something, a reason with the young guys, you facilitate that for us and have them there ready and waiting for us, and then we'll come down there. But what we need to do is network and come together and plan these things. For very near in the future, we've got very good weather at the moment.
We've got the place, we've got the space. We just need the numbers and people to actually unite and come together and actually say, look, this is the time.
So Bristol, we're coming for you.
Yeah. So Bristol, yeah.
Let me take off my. You get me? To all my Bristol brothers, St. Paul's, Clifton, you know who it is, bro. You get what I'm saying? We need you. Yeah. There's a job for you. It's called guiding a new generation. You get what I'm saying? You're meant to be on this side. You get what I'm saying? So we can guide that side. You get me? And a lot of you know, really and truly, it's because of you all of this is started. Do you get what I'm saying? This is the legacy of not taking care of your youngers. Do you get what I'm saying? Going out, moving to another area, blah blah blah, after leaving carnage. Do you get what I'm saying? So yeah, all my OGs from Bristol, you don't know, Big Mike. You get what I'm saying? The old school days. You get what I'm saying? I'm here. You get what I'm saying? So if I can show my boat, and you know I'm bait, you get what I'm saying? Come out here, man. Come and help the system. You get me? Endorsed. Gang. You get me?
Gang.
Yeah, man.
It's a love thing we're dealing with still, and we have been reasoning with the systems over that side. Obviously, I showed that. Obviously, if people come to us with different issues, we're going to point them in the right direction of people that specialise with whatever the issues is in it. You know what I'm saying? And also, understand that there's certain mentalities that are very well looked after. Yeah, certain man ain't poor, bro. Yeah, certain things are big commodities out here. You understand, fam? So certain man are in the system. When you pick certain lifestyles, you're actually doing better off than your average person. You understand? You get uplifted in this system. So there's enough organisations, enough people to deal with everyone. We are dealing with the odd, we're dealing with the ends, and we're going to keep it on that. And we can't be nothing that is going to hinder that mission in any way, shape, or form. Is going to be a part of G.A.N.G.
And more to that, let's touch again on Melanin Market. The event that was put together, and we went. When was it? Last Sunday.
Yeah.
This is now where I can see like the elders, that have discredited the same youths in their community, and not really. But there's been a gap between the youth and the elders, and the elders blame the youth. The youth say the elders ain't helping them or supporting them, and this divide has got wider and wider. So now with Melanin Market, those same elders who say that they're looking to guide a new generation have a direct way of helping these youths move in that right direction. They have a direct way of changing the narrative. Yeah? This is a way that we can get youths off the road and actually give them something to do. Actually let them try and find their light, try and find what they can do to become the best version of themselves. And they have a direct way of doing that. And as we said, when we was at this lecture on the weekend, when this message was put across by my brother Aspect, they jumped on it. They realised that they can actually now have a direct impact with helping these youths and sponsoring the event, sponsoring the stalls that the boys are going to be, young boys and young girls are going to be using to be selling product that is going to be from the shops or provided by other people who want those products to be sold. Giving them a chance to make a little change, and we're guaranteeing them that money. Because we've been sponsored, they've been guaranteed. So that means if we bring a youth there,
bring their own stuff to sell.
they can bring their own stuff to sell. But we've showed the elders that, look, they've come off from selling the drugs where it's easy money for them, where they can actually make money.
Give them our stuff to sell. It's because we know our stuff's going to be hot. Todd's mixtape.
Yeah. Todd's official.
I've
Go
got
follow,
music coming out. Then you've got Hustle Far Right Clove, Hustler's Holy Book, Gang Clothing. We know that these are things that there's so many people out there waiting to support all of these different things. So the reason why we're going to be giving them our stuff is because we know that people are waiting to buy all of this stuff anyway.
Yeah.
So who better to make profit off of it than the same youths that we're talking about helping?
Exactly. We're drawing them off the road.
And on top of that, they can bring their own stuff as well.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
So they're going to be guaranteed that money because those elders have donated that money.
Big up the elders,
big up all the elders, and they'll be directly thanked, each and every one of them, for what they've done. There's a huge amount that they've done.
The elders come along as well and they give you.
Don't worry, we still make 100 bags of cryptocurrency as well.
Yeah, no, you're right, and that's exactly what's going to happen. The elders will come down there and support them. So you've set them up, show them that you're there to support them.
The business, how it works.
Get them moving in the right direction. You get me? So you've had a direct impact on it, and that's what we're saying out there. Is if you want to have a direct impact to the youths, to the problems that we see on our streets, yeah? Link up Gang Unite TV. Every single penny that is donated is accounted for, and it will be openly, honestly used. There's nothing hidden, no hidden agendas. It goes straight to this men in the market at the moment to get them suppliers, get them stalls, allow them to sell and do something legally. You know what I mean? And be actually a part of that, rather than some youth club or a trip somewhere or a movie night somewhere or Laser Quest or whatever. No, let's build strong young men. Let's pattern this into the group economics of our community and let the black pound circulate and the money circulate our communities for a lot longer than one time. You get me? You can have a direct role in helping the youth rise up. We're already seeing from our little G-walks that we've done over the last holiday period, and we were out on a reach out thing really to the estates. Knife crime stifled, it stopped. People had something to focus on. People saw that there was people actually coming out there in love to try and change the narrative, to try and push things forward. It had an effect. Now we've seen things start creeping up again just simply because the visuals aren't there. But know that we're working in the background very, very hard to try and change things and make sure things are happening better for our youth out there on the road that a lot of people have forgotten about. A lot of people have listened to the rubbish in the media and allowed them to be dehumanized in their heads. I won't let that happen. I won't let my brain go that way, and I know my brothers that are standing here beside me ain't gonna let that happen. Yeah? So this melanin market, you can directly help the youths by sponsoring the actual market and the event, and then coming down there to the event and buying the everyday things that you use, the black soaps, the shea butters, the juices, the sweets, the drinks, the cupcakes, all the little things that are going to be sold there, everything you can think of, clothing, music, CDs, videos, DVDs, juices, cocktails, mocktails. There's going to be everything. There are bouncy castles there, for the kids to play around on. There's a guy there doing some boxing training and all this stuff there. The kids were loving it. You know what I mean? And what else? Other things there for them to do. So be a part of something that's actually happening. We're actually getting out there on the street and doing something about it. You get me? So that's what we're here today to, is to talk about the networking and our social mobility amongst each other. Yeah, supporting each other. Yeah. So big up, man. Mount Melanin.
Yeah, man. That's it. On the 24th of June is the preliminary date for our charity celebrity football match. Yeah.
Well, this one is a different one.
Yeah. But the whole idea, obviously, is in the spirit of solidarity because of all this bickering and fighting over religion and MMA matches. Really? Yeah. So we decided, you get what I'm saying, with all the major Muslim guys and Christian or whatever, atheist or whatever, to, in the spirit of the World Cup, to have a charity football match. It'll be 2 football matches on that day because the idea of the celebrity football match is to sponsor the young kids between 8 and 14, yeah, we're going to have our gang team. You get what I'm saying? So we're looking for young boys from 8, or young girls from 8 to 14 who one of their parents are not around.
Single parents.
You get what I'm saying? So they don't have that support system in their activities. You know, things they want to do, go football, go basketball, any of these type of sports. So if you know any child who has those circumstances, you get me, please contact one of us, you get what I'm saying, to come into the team, basically the young youth
With
team.
the money
Right.
which we raise is going for the kids.
Right.
Tell them what they can have with the money.
Yeah, so each celebrity, so-called celebrity, Sarah, all of these type of people, Mohammed Hijabs and Abdul Hamid and stuff, and Ali Dawes, yeah, all have to raise a certain amount which will go towards the event or go towards the kids match, because at the end of it we're going to take them to go and kick them out and, you know, give them what they need that's going to be able to support
So
them.
the money is going to go directly
to the children
on the day.
Right.
So
you know what I'm saying? And we're working in conjunction with Future Fathers. You know what I'm saying? So Future Fathers have a 11 as well, a young 11, and then obviously Gang have their own 11. You know what I'm saying? And on the adult thing, we've got Islam versus the rest of the world's team. You know what I'm saying? So that should be quite juicy.
It should be
quite exciting.
But should be.
It's all about solidarity.
I know them man, they ain't playing no games, man.
So we're gonna have a proper referee. It's gonna be here at Speaker's Corner. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, definitely
What's
look
the
out
date?
for
What's
that.
the date?
24th, yeah,
And the
of
time?
June.
24th of June.
Yeah. So
We're gonna have the day. We're trying to make the day event.
midday sort
we're
of
gonna
thing.
do that. Yeah.
But
So-
we're pushing this solidarity thing. We know too
Right.
much bickering and fighting.
Right.
And we as adults, if we can't stop bickering and fighting, how are we going to tell the kids to stop doing it?
Right.
So we're showing
Conflict resolution,
If we can do it
my
at Speaker's
friends.
Corner. We can bring people together at Speaker's Corner. Yeah, we can bring people together anyway.
And I think the thing is that nobody comes to Speaker's Corner to debate the biggest religion on the planet, which is football. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody has a personal vested interest, whether it's their country or their local team. Do you get what I'm saying? So in that, do you get what I'm saying, we might as well use the thing that we've always used in a sense to solve arguments and things. We can't do gladiator, but we can do football. You get what I'm saying? Which will hopefully lead to other activities. You get me? And hopefully maybe even a Speaker's Corner's team.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Mixed
But yeah,
team as well, so-
we're going to try and continue even with the young youths to have our own team. Do you get what I'm saying? Gang squad.
Gang squad.
Calling it gang squad. You get what I'm saying?
I've not
So
played
yeah.
in my life. I'm done, man. I ain't played football
Hey,
again.
that's good. Yeah. So yeah, anyone out there who want to sponsor us, you get me, or donate, you get me. Just go to Gang Unite TV.
Comment section.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And if
Content over.
if you're abroad and you want to support the movement, you get me, you can go on my page, which is Nawabian Sniper. You get me on YouTube. You get me, and if you got crypto, you get me, just look on my page and go in the description, and you'll see the currencies and whatever. Yeah, you can donate that way. You get what I'm saying? For all those who are abroad and obviously can't, you know, they want to help but can't just physically give money. So yeah, big up, subscribe,
Gang.
Guiding
a new generation.
Yeah, man.
A new generation. You rapping?
Yeah. Gang.
Content over everything. Or should we get Rasta to wrap up or something quickly? Still.
I've got skills, man. I've got skills.
Huh?
Hey,
Oh, sorry.
The lightning though, the lightning pretty, you know.
No.
What's your name?
I need someone over there still. I know.
That's West London.
Hey, is the camera still on? Or done? Still on? Yeah. Yeah, man. Show my top striker, man. My secret weapon, man. You get me? My secret weapon's here. You get me? So, all you man, them, watch out. You get me? This guy's gonna be a superstar one day. You get me? Gang.
What are you doing the football thing still?
Yeah. Oh, you was only be hanging. They left me hanging, fam. Yeah.
If she cared about the youth,
she would carry on spreading her voice. She would carry on spreading her voice. She would carry on back in the thing. She'll be talking about sexuality before the gang. Why would you do that? If we had someone come here and say they were a racist, content over everything. Content over everything. From your melody.
Come, man, say it straight. Man, don't listen to BBC. Man, don't listen to I.
Let me sit down.
Those lights are mental.
Press conference. See, a little mini, you know, like a little press conference for you, man.
Now you're standing this side. Now you're standing this side.
He's like a mediator.
I'm mediating.
I don't want to stand next to you, man.
If you want to kick.
I can't see anyone.